Welcome, I hope, to Golgo 13 Top Secret episode for a really, really long-a-thon. Unfortunately, things happen in marathons, and so I will be filling in for your entertainment for a bit. Might even be seeing some Wu-Tang after this, depending on how time goes. Here's your lore. CIA helicopter, KGB plot, stolen the vaccine, M16 was found, everybody knows Golgo uses an M16, therefore it must be Golgo 13. Standard frame-up. Golgo 13. This is a classic Nintendo game. Just double-checking that everything's in order. Looks good. My splits are up. Alright, I can tell you to... Alright, I'm ready to go if everybody else is ready to go. Countdown in 5, 4... Well, stop. Wrong controller. I have two controllers plugged in, and that's the wrong one. I should really keep them straight. Why do you have two NES controllers plugged in? Because a lot of NES games had cheat codes on two controllers, okay? Alright, there we go. Alright, try again. 5, 4, 3, 2... Not actually starting yet. We actually start on first input. So, welcome to Tegel Airport. Hear the various Tegel sounds. Maria Lovelette's going to tell us all about why we're in East Germany. 2 false starts. So good. Okay, good to see MTI. MTI is actually on the boards. I submitted a sub hour. No admin has gotten around to it yet, but there's a sub hour. I have a sub hour now, finally. So we're going to see if we can match a sub hour. I haven't gotten to doing any RNG routing that I wanted to do. Other things have come up. I'll give it a try. Alright, now we are ready to start time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to Golgo 13. He can kick. He can jump. He can kick. Now we have 5 bullets. We got big ups. NPCs waste your time by talking to you. We don't want that. Ow. Alright. This should be the shooting gallery. Welcome to second play mode. Bang. I already screwed up the AI route, which is a shame. But it should still be fine. Yep. Alright, still fine. So, you can follow the task route through the first segment of the game, because there's no RNG that goes out of the way. Although I just did step past this, so I already screwed that up. Alright, so we are way off RNG route now. We gotta talk to Dirk Bullet. Can't forget Dirk Bullet. Yeah, he's Golgo 13, legendary assassin with the 20-foot vertical leap. Dirk Bullet. He's got a good spy name. Alright, take a breath. Come into your helicopter. Oh, so you become get a little uptight when it's nice and easy. Alright. It's fine. Alright. So, a guy's gonna come in, he's gonna shoot this probably, yep. Cooler music here. NPC, jump them. This hotel will be back later. Now we're gonna kick some more people. Shooting causes you to stop where you are. You don't crouch, but you do stop. So you never want to shoot your handgun if you can help it. Second shooting gallery. Bang, helicopter comes in, bang, bang, got it. Alright, then we'll get another helicopter over here. And we'll blow that one. Here's a nerd. Helicopter should come back. Ow. Got that nerd and that nerd. Alright. Good health shape. Keep walking. Alright. Ow. Ow. This is our objective point. Yay, Alexander Station. You can tell the soft music means it's a lady. Golgo 13. I'm Cherry Grace, Fixer Group. It wouldn't do to have the sniper on the ground, would it? There's a helicopter landing pad near the station. Yeah, wave the exploding kick. Every kick I do gets me bullets. I'll give it a try. When you finished work, stop by the hotel. Golgo 13 heads for the TV tower. If you think there's another play mode coming, you are correct. Welcome to the side-scroller mode. The auto-scroller side-scroller mode. We missed it. We missed it. We hit the magic pixel? Oh, baby. Love a magic pixel. So, this is something that I found somewhat recently, that if you're dead center on the movement axis, for some reason, the enemies don't spawn in the auto-scrollers. The task doesn't do it. Apparently nobody in the speedrun jump knew about it until then. It saves minimal time, but, I mean, who doesn't love a magic pixel in an auto-scroller? So there's like 2 minutes of sitting here, and then we'll get another shooting gallery. You can go up and down. It's all about the horizontal. Whee, 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 whee. Normally there would be like planes spawning here, and a bomber comes from behind, and a weird orb thing. You'll see the orb thing later. Like, you'll see all these enemies later, because there's more than one of these sections. Alright. Auto-scroller. Auto-scrolling. Notice that the health goes down here. Also notice that we're in a helicopter and we're using the same bullets we are when we're on foot. It's fine. Don't worry about it. As a note, on foot, Golgo is using a snub-nose revolver. The anime is very clear about this. Wrong direction. I forgot how to just do this one. So, snub-nose revolver bullets also work well for helicopters. That's just science. Ow, ow. Ow, gotcha. Alright. There, you can hit the magic pixel again here, but it's almost not worth it. Here's the orb. The spinning orb with orbs. There's the orb, and then a couple of other things happen, and then you want to get in the lower right corner anyway. This bomber, killing it fast doesn't speed you up any. At least according to the task. Second bomber, please. Pretty sure this is a second bomber. No, okay. So go over here. It's pretty wild, right? Alright, so sniping section. We did it. We're a sniper. Now we're going to go to the Brandenburg Gate, as we were told. So we listen. Golgo 13 listens. How do you know? Oh, okay. Now we know it's the Brandenburg Gate. There's an NPC. I don't want to talk to them. That building's irrelevant. There's another NPC. They want to talk to us so bad. There's a motorcycle. Motorcycles either come at you and jump and disappear, or they don't jump and then they come back at you from behind, like so. That's the only two things motorcycles can do. Welcome to the Spree River, as we will be hopefully told in a second. Why do we even know these place names? Because they're the only way you know how to navigate. Boing. Ow, ow, ow. This is one of the screens with the murder. The people on foot do an immense amount of damage very quickly, so you kind of focus on them more than you normally would. There's only one guy left on foot, and he's still just chewed through half my health. Where are you, helicopter? Alright, one more helicopter. There you are. There you are. Fine. Alright, good, good, good. That's Green Manor. We'll be back. Oh, that was a bad jump. Okay, we're going all the way back to the beginning of the game, because that's where Condor is. Nobody tells you this. You just have to check every station until you find him. Nobody even tells you that's what you're supposed to do. Ow. Ooh, that one. This nerd is right here. I can hit him. That helicopter's right there. Got that helicopter, and there should be one more nerd down here. Oh, they jumped left instead of right. That puts them all back way over here. Alright. Jump. Jump. Alright, now the NPCs are actually going to be a bit of a pain, because sometimes they can be walking left, and that makes them harder to jump over. We don't like it. We prefer it when they're walking right, so they're easier to jump over. But you never know when it comes to NPCs like this one, like this jerk right here, but he's thankfully at the edge of the world, so not a problem. Motorcycle for the foot. Shooting gallery. Bang. Alright, we're off our... That definitely wasn't the AI route, normally. Gotcha. Alright. NPC, no! Watch yourself. The KGB will be watching every move you make. Condor's people must be in some station. Thanks, nerd. Condor's people are in this station. Specifically, Condor. I'm Condor. It's good he introduced himself because he looks like every other male character in this game. They all wear the same suit. 3 buttons. 1 pocket square, and Condor's down! Condor down. Alright, boys, my mouth is sealed. These guys, their hideout, it's deep in the Spree River. I'm dead. Alright. Now we gotta go back to the Spree River. This NPC is walking the wrong way, and we hate him for that. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, no, they're not anymore. Ow. Quit trying to catch up with me, NPC. I didn't catch him out of the air. I like catch him out of the air if I can't help it. Didn't even catch him on the bounce. Alright. That lady told us to go visit the hotel, so we're going to do that now since it's on the way. You can't actually see her in the hotel until after Condor's dead. Because that's how the quest triggers in this game work. Ow, ow, ow. Jump this NPC. Don't care. Alexander Hotel. We made it. Mr. Duke Togo, I believe I have a message for you. Ms. Cherry Grace is waiting for you. She's in 702. I have to press B and then get into the second cutscene. The music changes. Parental guidance is suggested. But not required. Because this is a spy movie. Of course, of course, of course. Yeah, doesn't seem right. Restores your life, but not your bullets. That's fair. And then at some point, now I'll get control again, and we'll go right. There we go. Rude. Also rude. We're gonna get in the shooting gallery here in a second. Like you always do. Do that one again. Feel bad. Gotcha. Yeah, we got him once, but not twice. Go away. You'll come back down here, and alright. I want to go into the water section with a reasonable amount of health, so we're hoping these guys aren't too brutal. That wasn't bad. Alright, Green Manor is the place we want to be. And this is it. Alright, I'm happy with that amount of health going into the water section. Alright, here is Lady's White. You only learn her name in the credits. She can get you a spear gun and some scuba gear. It's very important that you have a scuba gun and some scuba gear and a spear gun. That's a good split. That's right, it's another play mode. It's not an auto-scroller, it's a manual scroller, but you have full control. These are mines, they suck. Don't hit them. There's seaweed, it hurts as well. It burns RNG as well, so I hate it. Mines do not burn RNG, because of course they don't burn RNG. Ow. It's fine. Fine. We're not going to go down here. We're going to keep going right. I got distracted for a second. Yeah, look, standard of sharks in German rivers. That's normal, right? German rivers have sharks in them. That's fine. All right. Anyway, we're going to go over this way. We're going to not run into anything. We're going to be here. It's going to be missile. It's great. I'm going to farm a little HP. I'm going to get hit like an idiot. All right. Hey, friendo. Yeah. That is not a pixel-perfect jump, but it's tight. Our health is very bad, and I might have jumped a little early. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that fall before. We're doing this because it saves us from dying, and that's actually worse than taking this shooting gallery section. Normally I avoid the shooting gallery section, but in this case it saved me having to do the whole swim again. I mean, if I hadn't failed that jump, we wouldn't be here at all, but sometimes you fail the jump. Because it's not pixel perfect, but it is annoying perfect. Shooting galleries underwater are slower than the shooting galleries above water, because of course they are, because everything is slow in water. There you go. There you go, buddy. Alright. There's a mine, there's a shark. Sharks do 50 damage, that is so many. There's the octopus. Woo! More octopus. I didn't realize there were 2 of them. Wow! Octopus is just giving me the business. Alright. Back here again. And try and farm HP off this thing again. Without getting lasered, perhaps. Yeah! Alright, that's better. There we go. Oh, ow. Fine. Missiles can't really dodge them. There we go. We don't need the HP here. Hey, nerd. I'll take that, but we don't need any HP in this section. Did I even save away the map for this? I did. Great. That's right, because I wrote these notes for someone who wasn't me. I'm so smart. Because we're entering in another gameplay section type. If you like gameplay modes, this game has them. But a lot of traps have been set up. You'll have to be careful. First trap's right here. You like beeping? I like beeping. There's a wall. Thankfully, we have grenades. We don't use them anywhere else. I don't know why. There's somebody to shoot. At least we've stopped beeping. Ugh, 2 presses. Accept my button presses, game. This is a pretty straightforward maze, although there are pit traps that send you back to the bottom floor. We know where those are because speedrunners have maps. And we're through. Alright. We did it. We came up on the west side of Germany, of Berlin. Now we're in Greece. Alright. Welcome. This is a new female character. You can tell because her outfit is different. She's an illicit gunsmith. We want an M16 as soon as she can get it. She'll get a hold of us at the hotel. Yeah, I bet she will. Alright. Alright. Dead, that's fine. Dying in shooting gallery sections is fine because it only resets you at the beginning of the shooting gallery. As opposed to things that reset you at the beginning of the act or whatever. With one important exception, because the last boss is a jerk. But we'll get to that. Last boss is a liar. Liar. Yeah, finally caught it on the first swoop. Jeez. Alright. I was almost tempted to go back and get the cigarettes for the memes, but we don't need them now. Alright. That's an NPC. You can tell from the cool pocket square. This is the place where you can figure out what RNG route you're on 75% of the time. But I don't have it memorized yet. Alright, this is the hotel. We have to go here to go get our gun. I have a message for you. Ms. Tiffany is waiting for you at Harity's Concert Hall. Harity's Concert Hall. If you don't do this, you obviously won't be able to get. Alright, the other side of the Parthenon. Okay, we're playing a side-scrolling action game. The other side of the Parthenon. Obviously, that means the left side, right? You're on the right side, you go to the left side, right? Right? You all see where I'm going with this, right? You can go to the background here, and you have to go in the background here as well. This is the other side of the Parthenon. I'm sure nobody would ever get blocked by that as a child, or an adult, or in a Kusa Grande match. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't played this on Cusa Grande, other people have. I played this as a child and was very not blind to it. Would have been very not blind to it if somebody had tried to spring it on me. Where are you, helicopters? I love you. Oh wait, there's the nerd. Alright, where are you, helicopters? I love you. I don't love missing, though. Come on! You can only hit them in the first swoop when they're fully in, the foreground. Alright, Alright, it's a motorcycle. We'll be helpfully told this is Harry's concert hall. It's good, because that's where we're going. Bang! It's pretty, yeah. Oh no, Duke, someone has stolen your weapon, I'm sorry. A man ran off in the direction of Cape Sunion. Tiffany down. Let's go to Cape Sunion. It's where I want to be. I think we get introductions to the next two enemy types shortly. Hello, it's Ninja Ladies and Bazooka Guys. And the remains of Poseidon. But mainly Ninja Ladies and Bazooka Guys. Bazooka Guys hit for a ton, and they take 5 hits to kill, so generally we try to ignore them. Shooting gallery section. Here's where Revolver really shows off. With the snub-nosed revolver, he's going to take out some jets. As you would expect. Alright, he's already got helicopters down. And a submarine. It's fine. 2 shots, snub-nosed revolver, take down a submarine. It's normal. Yeah, we're going to get our gun. These are mines. Hitting them is embarrassing. They flicker out because this is an NES. Alright. Hey, look! It's a different girl! I'm happy to see you again. We've met her. Since we parted the hotel, I've had no idea where you were. While on another investigation, I managed to get myself into this country. Yeah, no, I can see you're in this country. A water tank. Not a tank filled with water. A literal tank, underwater. So we're gonna go find the water tank underwater. We're in the Aegean Sea. Missiles, don't love that, but they don't do a ton of damage. I'd like to shoot you for health. Alright, a underwater shooting gallery. This is normally the first underwater shooting gallery in the game, but since I screwed up earlier, this is the second. Just a bunch of frogmen and women frogging around, doing their froggy thing. Yes, that's what the military called amphibious soldiers sometimes, especially in wetsuits. Deal with it. Alright, frog frames. This guy's gonna escape, and I hate that. It is so slow. Movement is so slow in this section. Ow. Alright, we took a hit, that's fine. We were already tracking them to get because we were framed, right? Like, but now also they stole our gun. Not only did they frame us, they stole our gun. What a jerk! What a bunch of jerks! Oh, hey, look, it's a water tank. If you can't figure out that's the opening as a child, your life sucks. All right, welcome to Spartacus. I'm not Spartacus, but I play one on TV. The hovercraft enemies are quite robust and quite dangerous. Alright, we're going to meet a guy from the CIA who doesn't even wear any buttons. What a nerd. Had you come to help me? I'm John Brudos. I developed the Cassandra G virus. That's right, CIA developed this virus as well as the vaccine, because that's something the CIA does. They appear to be Drek conspirators. I have never heard of Drek before. The Drek cache lies at the bottom of the Aegean. Okay, so the Drek leadership wants to transfer the cache to another location. That's why they're in Greece now. These people plan to use the man who shot down the CIA copter to kill Golgo 13. Okay, great. There's again. Ow! Give me that health. Down here, get up here, there's a tight jump here to try and take no damage. We super failed on that. Oh, we are way low on health. This is really bad. That second hit was unexpected to the extreme. Okay, best cutscene in the game. He stares out in the water and is silent. Great. Do not hit these mines. I will not be happy with myself. Alright, we made it to this. So, we have shooting gallery protection. Alright, here comes copter, and there's the submarine, then the other copter. Come on. Gotcha. All right. Good. All right. Let's head out of here. All right. Here's the first actual text skip in the game. You're supposed to press A through all this guy's dialogue. You don't have to. I call this Poseidon skip or heh skip, depending on how I feel. So we skip a little bit of dialogue there. Shooting gallery. Those helicopters are going to come back down in a second. They're going to start missiling me. That's what they do. Get that one time. It's fine. So 30. As usual, as a assassin, you are well able to take missiles to the face. That's just how it works. That's fine. Alright, we're good. His legendary M16, which was stolen from him. Right now we're using the snub nose revolver because we don't have our M16. That is his standard sidearm. Alright, we head back this way. That NPC still wants to tell us about Cape Sunion. We don't care to know about that. Motorcycles, you can get back on RNG route here if you wanted. We don't know that we have to go back to the hotel, but we do. No, this is Golgo 13, a famous Japanese assassin. Yeah, Japanese 007, basically. He's not a secret agent, he's an assassin for hire. Very classically gets trapped in these kind of like frame-ups or very powerful person. Takes impossible shots, right? Right, like, you know. It's good stuff. It's a classic manga. Very hard-boiled, right? Like, the art is very high drama. Yep, one of the longest running manga ever. We met this woman. We've never seen her before. We're gonna sleep with her. Golgo 13 stuff. Fine. Parental guidance is suggested. She's still in one piece. And we're apparently not gonna change that. That's right. This game has 2 fade to black romance scenes. And this one goes right into an annoying bit of box text. The woman leaves us in the morning. Of course. Your friend went out somewhere just a while ago. But, you know, Dionysus Theater is to the left of the Parthenon. Ah! See, this one is to the left of the Parthenon. So at least you know this time where to go. Alright, we want to go into this section with as much health as we can reasonably have, so getting hit by that motorcycle wasn't great. Because the part near the Dionysus Theater is filled with the new bad enemies. There's a bunch of NPCs on this screen. Parthenon! That's not an NPC. Because they have a gun. Alright. We got ninjas, and we like to make it through the ninjas without getting wonked. That was okay. We can usually take a hit going through here. Ugh, that was rude. Theater Dionysus. We almost always take a hit going through here, but we managed to dodge it. Nice! Alright, racism warning. Yeah, no, they couldn't bother to color this model. Which is even dumber because later they do in fact have a colored model. Alright, yes, we managed to take out him with his submachine gun. Alright, this is Wyndham again. Have you heard anything about the guy who got my weapon? No, I haven't. Yeah, it's a bit of an oof. Like, that is just, like, you could have done better here. Programmers, you know you could have, because there's literally a colored model later, right? Like you have no excuse for having that one just be another white model. Alright, we're gonna keep trying to hit the magic pixel here, but we're not going to, more than likely. It is literally a single left-right pixel. It makes the submarines stop appearing, which is actually the thing I want to happen most. Because the submarines are annoying. I prefer to hit it in the second section, more than the first, but it's much harder to hit them in these because the submarines make you move more. Still in Act 5, that's right. There's the MiGs. There's these MiGs. I don't know what they actually are. I refer to them as MiGs because that's what all non-US planes were. You can't shoot that plane in the background. I assume it's the seaplane they're escaping on. But you can't shoot it. Gotcha. Alright, one jet, one submarine. Yeah, I don't care, jet. Where's the submarine? Where is the submarine? Game, there's a submarine here. It says so on the thing. Fine, I'll just have to kill the jet first. Thank you. Where is the submarine? There. Jeez. That's annoying. Alright. Killing the MiGs fast is a speed up. The task goes out of their way to kill the MiGs right when they come on screen. So it's clear that killing the MiGs before they finish their flight pattern is a speed up, unlike every other flying enemy. Like none of these are killing nothing else is a speed up, but killing the MiGs appears to be. Of course, it's hard to do when you're not a task because they come in strange positions and then fly off in strange directions. We want to stay near the bottom of the screen here because the transition to the next sequence happens at the bottom of the screen. So we want to be there. Good, good. The bomb was set in the copter. We dived into the water before it went off. Killing stuff does recover HP. It does. Killing anything recovers some amount of HP. Does it make sense? No. It doesn't make sense why your bullets swap into the same weapons either. Again, we're on a spear gun now, and it uses the same bullets as our helicopter, uses the same bullets as our walking. Alright, so now we're up to 2 spears can kill a submarine. That's right. 1, 2. Boom! 2 spears. That submarine is down. Kill this nerd. Kill this nerd. 3 nerds and a submarine left. Nerd is not the official name for our underwater soldiers. Alright. Come on. That guy's gonna try to escape, but we got him because we went down first. That's great. Where's our submarine? Where's our submarine? Oh, there you are. 2 spears to the nose, takes care of a submarine, and we keep going. This section has 3 shooting galleries because the game designers hate us. All of them are incredibly slow because underwater shooting galleries are extra slow. Do a little bit of a backswim, styling on the game. There's an octopus, it's fine. As usual, the Aegean Sea is filled with octopi. Nothing weird about that. Notably, the task gets to ignore all of these shooting sections because the task can press left and right at the same time, which enables clipping, which enables you to clip through stuff here. We cannot because Nintendo didn't make controllers that work that way. So we don't get to use that skip. That's the largest save the task has over us, is that they get to ignore a lot of the shooting sections by clipping, and we can't do that. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. There's the submarine. Die. Alright, that nerd's probably gonna escape on us. No? Okay, he's gonna escape on us because I'm bad at shooting. That's one way to escape on us. Alright. Full health, that's good. It's not that good. Alright, go down still. Alright. Go back to the right. There's a mine here. 3rd shooting gallery. Bang. I need to work out what the shooting gallery patterns are for all 32 random number values. That's right, this game has 32 random number values, and it's not random. They're sequential. It's literally just like pull a number off the top and increment to the next one, and just do that from 0 to 31, and then repeat. This game doesn't have RNG, it has sequential number generation. The problem, of course, being that what it does is not linear. It's not like, oh, like 1 through 15 are all shoot, X, because no, of course not. So they've assigned the numbers randomly to do stuff, but the actual number generator is really easy. Ow, ow. Actually, very painful sequence of hits there. Ow. Oh, we're dead. That's bad. I don't know how bad. Let's find out. Okay, not terrible. Woo! I was worried it would send me back to the beginning of the swimming sequence. Would have pulled a Rhea. Would have had some baby rage of the Rhea-ist sort. If that had been the case. Ow. Ow. We're fine, we're fine. I shouldn't have stopped. I should have just gone in with 11 HP. You don't need to have health in this section. Have you come to help me? It's Oswindham! Wait, weren't we just working with Oswindham? The enemy leader was disguised as Oswindham! She's the enemy leader's girlfriend. That's right, Golgo slept with the enemy leader's girlfriend. They sure played us this chapter, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to rescue Cherry Grace. First, we gotta blow up this wall. Turn here. Shoot this nerd through this door. There's another nerd here. And it's Cherry! Hey, Cherry Grace! We found you! We found you! Duke, you've come to help me! Here, take this key. You need this key. You'll find out who the enemy is. You can get a clear picture of the enemy. So, this is where there is some explicit censorship. The enemy is being referred to as Drek. That is not their name in Japan. On this book, there was a symbol in Japan. That symbol is not there, although you can kind of see it if you look very carefully. So I'm going to ask if anybody is familiar with, say, 80s bad spy movies. What kind of organization would have an underwater Aegean base, a cache of resources? What kind of enemy leader would, what kind of enemy would be in South America? If you can figure that out, then you know what it was censored from. Also, it's only 4 letters, just like Drek. If you can figure out what the enemy was censored from in Japanese. Alright, the aircraft is headed for the interior of the Amazon. Queso Parmesano is correct. This is, in fact, the enemy of this game is the Nazis. We are killing Nazis. For kids! I do not want to die here, but I might anyway. Whew! We made it to the shooting gallery. It is not the Ruskies. The Ruskies are a red herring. KGB in East Berlin are a red herring, as they say. Caught him on the bounce. I kind of needed to do that because my health is really low. Jesus, I've got 80 health. That's so many. We really needed that. Alright. It really does. Nope. It is we killing them Nazis. And yep, we're in Rio de Janeiro at night, which looks a lot like West Berlin during the day. This is the Fangbacks building. And hey, Fake Enormous is here. Yes, that's the guy's name. His name is Fake Enormous. It can't be. How is it that you're still living? I admire your skill in tracing your weapon here. This is the biggest maze of the game. Oops, and I took the wrong turn. That's bad. I don't even know. I hope there's a way to kill myself here because I don't know how to get back from here off the top of my head. That guy can't kill me fast enough. Get out of my way. Okay, yeah, no, I remember what this is. Oof. Sorry, I'm not used to that new-ish route. Okay, here we are. Okay. this is the old route. That's fine. I know the old route. Ow. That's right, there are invisible lasers. You could pick up a way to see the invisible lasers earlier, but we're speedrunners, so we don't. Glad I recovered from that. That was kind of a disaster. Alright. I'm going to death. I'm going to take a death here on purpose. Ow, 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 ow. Because we get to keep the key. Thanks for the health. We'll need it. Alright, we've got the key. That's important, so we can get our gun. Ow. That hurt. Only a little. Ow. Lasers. Sword guy. Alright, I go through these walls. I think I need the safety health, but we might end up grinding health because of that. That wasn't half bad, but of course if you screw it up, you're gonna get killed. Oh, we need to grind health for sure. Okay, this should be enough. Yeah, we found our gun! You don't kill me fast enough. What? I want to be dead. We can see the lasers now that we have a gun. Apparently that slot in the inventory is just like, it's goggles and then it's gun. And so if you've got the gun, you obviously have the infrared goggles, right? Right. So the gun lets us see in infrared. It's fine. And having retrieved our gun, we can get out of this building. Hey, Cherry. Duke, the enemy is escaping into the Amazon right now. After this. So yeah, this is super classic 80s, like, spy slash, you know, kind of bad fiction. Like the you know, because the Nazis did flee to South America to some degree. This is the brown skip because we don't have to listen to his dialogue. This is an infinite maze. If you just keep going right, you will never get out. You have to know the right place to go in the background. And if you know any more tropes about Nazis and spy things, good news, they're coming up as well. Oh, wow, that dodge there. Oh, but then we countered it with that one. Oh, wow, we're at 5. 5 is really bad here. This is not the exit. Oh, that's better. Alright, so you have to go in the background there. The game doesn't tell you that, but it's an infinite maze. You may or may not be able to see it, but the ground kind of has, and the sky have this weird scrolling effect right here that is honestly very distracting. Like, as you walk, both the sky and the forest are moving underneath you, but like, could be a little disorienting. Alright, we managed to get out of the mine, so we're gonna get the strongest enemies in the game in terms of damage output in these shooting gallery sections. They're gonna rip me apart. That's fine. Shooting galleries are safe spaces for death. You guys can move real fast like that. Not much you can do about that except kill this one. Hope the others don't get you. Gotcha. Alright. Alright. Keep going. Keep swimming. Don't step on any mines. This, you have to go to the background as well, but it's a little more obvious. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. It's pretty brutal. There's an obvious parallax style thing here. This is the actual exit for this one. We did it. Now we're going to swim the Amazon. That's fun. Okay, this is the one. You get to skip the second one. She's been feeling very sorry that she deceived us. Years ago, Drek killed my parents, so I seduced their leader. That is Eve's story. It does not. All right, a short swim in the Amazon River. How do you know it's the Amazon River? Well, it's got alligators and piranhas. That's how you know it's the Amazon River. No, the background exits, all 4 of them in the game are all things you have to find via guess and test. It's bad. Like, this game commits several game design sins, and as the game goes on, the game design sins get worse. To the point where at the end they actually just have, like, broken checkpoints, like Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, no, definitely. It's actually pretty light. Fewer packages, a lot of guys with spear guns. Amazon is protecting its turf, I guess. Piranhas. Can't shoot that piranha because it's right on the edge of the screen. There we go. Alright, good. We managed to swim down the river. Alright. And we can skip Fake Enormous again. You've always turned the impossible into the possible, but this is not Metal Wolf Chaos, so we will skip his dialogue and head into the most brutal gauntlet in the game. This is 4 screens, where if you die on any of the screens, you get sent back to the beginning of the act. Don't do that. It sucks. It's demoralizing. It costs you time. Dying in these is as fine as ever. We're down to 3 shots to take out a tank, still 2 shots to take out a helicopter, even with our sweet M16. Where are you? There you are. Second section. Here we get bazooka guys who can do a lot of damage, and that's terrible. You can actually make the jump over them. Like, you can rush them, but it's pixel perfect. And so if I'm playing conservatively, especially in the Amazon base, I tend not to try. These tanks do some reasonable damage. All of the enemy damage for the various things gets upgraded throughout the game, like, so the helicopters become more of a threat, right, like, etc. Alright. This section, these girls are back. We shoot that one. That is a pure safety. The true speedrun route would never do that. I couldn't pull off to get under. You can technically get under them, but... Got that kill. There's another... That's the helicopter going up and down. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, that was terrible. Alright, we got that one. Where are you, tank? Alright, we got the tank without it shooting us. That's good. Take a shot there. Take a shot there. That's fine-ish. This is the 4th screen. We're gonna farm health off this nerd. 80 health. While you're loading the shooting galleries, you can take damage. It will mean that you died in the shooting gallery, so it's not a huge issue, but it can be annoying. Like, I was alive, and then I'm dead when I loaded the shooting gallery. There's not much you can do about it, because you can't move when it's loading the shooting gallery. Those, yeah, that missile hit for freaking... we missile hit for 80. That one hit for 40. Alright, one more dangerous section. We're just gonna safety it. I'm a filler. I'm not. We're not playing for hyperspeed here. Alright. Alright. I don't want to get caught in a trap there, in terms of just dying repeatedly. Oh no! Enemy down! Eve, you have decided to betray us? That's right, she has! You can hear the helicopter in the background as Eve explains, as any anime heroine of her salt would, that she wants to resolve things peacefully. She's had enough of bloodshed, and of course this means that she's going to go down to a bullet in a second. So F's out in the chat for Eve down. Now it's up to you. It is up to me. Literally everybody else that could have done anything is gone. Third cutscene. Fake Enormous is here. F's in the chat for Fake Enormous. There was an explosion. This is where the translation starts to fall apart too. This is all, yeah, and this is where the cutscenes start to break. So until we get a while deeper in the game,
this is where the cutscene, this is where deaths take you back to. Even once you're done with the auto-scroller, deaths take you back to the beginning of this sucker. So, don't die. So we are following them to the South Pole because, of course, the only thing better than Nazis in the in South America are Nazis at the South Pole. So that's where we're headed. At least the music during the auto scrollers is a pop. There's nowhere we hit. Yeah, there it is. All right. For people that don't know, I'm trying to hit a magic pixel that's basically dead center, left, right in the screen. If you do hit it, then enemies stop spawning, and life is easy. If you don't hit it, then enemies continue to spawn, and it saves you a little bit of time because the MiGs don't spawn. This is the last aerial shooting gallery of this thing, and I die in it. It's fine. 10th life. How many lives do you have, Golgo 13? It's not 13. Oh, we are so dead. What? The missile went off screen. Alright, now we're dead. Thanks for wasting my time, game. It's not 13 lives. It is 4 times 13 lives. You have 52 lives in this game. And if you are not told that, and if you run out, the number on the screen sets you back to 1, and that's it. So as a small child, you play the game, you're losing lives, you get to the end, you use up your 50-second life, it resets to 1, and yeah, that's a thing that happens. That is one of the things that will just crush you. You know, you get it on a rental, right? Like, you're almost done. No, you're not. You're absolutely not done. Another small game design sin on their part. Not letting you know how many lives you have left. And giving you so many that you assume that it's infinite. It's not infinite. Each time you die, you do lose half your bullets, so technically you can get kind of bullet locked. Not great either. Particularly bad if you get bullet locked in these sections. 52 lives. There are 52 lives, and nothing tells you that except the fact that that counter at the beginning of the opening screen switches from number 52 to number 1 when you lose your 50-second life. Alright, we made it to the Alexander Island, which is at the South Pole, which we're going to be told in a second. This is... If you die here, you go back to the beginning of the auto-scroller, so don't die. Again, I'll be playing conservative here. Because I don't want to die here. Ninjas! Oh god. Ninjas. Oh, we're dead. That's fine. Oh no, the missile went off screen. Alright, again, you're gonna waste our time, game. No? Actually gonna recover from that? Wild. Alright. We missed that one. Come on, big swoops. There you go. One more jet. There we go. It's super weird. Yeah. It's 4 times 13. Don't know why. Ow, ninjas. Ow. Ow. Ow! Damn it. Oh, sorry. This is PG-13, it's fine. The game is PG-13. It would if there was a rating system back then. Okay, the exit is actually in the floor there. Going off the right side does not help you. Yeah, it's like a deck of cards reference, right? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I don't get to. Our bows will teach you what souvenirs you can bring back from here. They've got fine speakers here. I won't be able to hit him, huh? Yeah, I doubt that. Okay, this is just a spiral with some enemies in the way. Nothing really interesting happening here. Remember, you can donate, because Live Longathon has a donation partner this time around. Alright, here's the colored model. This is part of the censorship. It's Robot Hitler, aka Smirk. In the Japanese version, he was not a robot. No way. Refuse, you say. What, no greed? If you intend to refuse, I'll use the man with the M16. Robot Hitler is here! It's time for a mirror match. Oh, I just missed it. The quick kill in this is you can catch him before he starts shooting. Otherwise, you have to do exactly what I'm doing here. Hit him with 3 shots. Goes down. Alright. Alright, now we have an RNG sequence coming up. I'm gonna have to farm some health because you can't make it through otherwise. I'm going to embarrass myself by dying to Sword Guy, which is fine, honestly. I'm just going to purposely die here. What? Die. Thank you. Alright, we've got so many lives. We need it for the health refill. There are 9 lasers, infrared laser segments there. And they will be glad to take all of your health from you. Unless you wait and very carefully step through them. We're speedrunners, we're not going to wait and carefully step through them. We're going to... Did it! Alright. I'm going to get lasered here, I know it. No! Oh my goodness! You've been lasering me like almost every time. Stupid lasers. Haha! Ow. Okay, I deserve that one. I'm farming health here because I want to get to the end of this without dying. Because this is the next checkpoint. Water! That's right, we're going swimming in the Antarctic. Thank God they had a scuba suit and a spear gun for me. From this point on until the end of the game, this is your reset point. You go back to the beginning of this underwater segment. It's not good. It's not good. There's a lot of time you can lose here. This is also an infinite maze. If you go off the right side, you go back to the left. So don't do that. There is a segment which will make it very difficult to not do that, but we're going to have to try. Because to dodge the mines requires you to go almost all the way to the right. It's fine. 90. Yeah, that's a good chain. Oh yeah, all of the blue frogmen. You can only hit them when they're in the background, so they're a little slow sometimes. They're easy, but they're slow. The torpedo riders are easier to hit, generally. Alright, so we're back at full health. Life is great. We're not going to run into these mines. Life is great. Alright, we have to go back up here. This is the end. Don't go right here. Your life will be sad. Alright, some random missiles underwater. It's fine. They've got spiral things. It's also fine. Alright, got this sequence of mines you can just swim right through. No problemo. Coming up is the sequence of mines that you have to be careful not to go off the right side of the screen in your attempts to not take a hit here. Because if you do, life is terrible, so often you just end up taking the hit and moving on with your life. Here's Act 13. We still would reset to the beginning of the water if we died here. So life is terrible. I'm going to farm up health here because all that's here are missiles, lasers, and these fine airline flight attendants, as I always saw them as a child. There's laser guns again. We're going to farm the heck out of these. And we are going into the last fight with full health for sure. That's not a question. Disgusting, love Rhombus. Don't you dare. Game! Lasers! Ugh! Lasers were holding out, just waiting to dagger me at the worst possible moment. And so we're back in Act 12. Ugh. That's not good game design, people. Don't do it. Don't have checkpoints like that. It gets worse, though. The last boss is a shooting gallery. But if you die in the shooting gallery, you go back to the beginning of Act 13. Which, as you noted, if you die in Act 13, you go back to the middle of Act 12. Which means that you can die in the last boss, die again on the approach to the last boss, and end up all the way back here. Because the game designers here loved you and wanted you to be happy. Or made mistakes, or wanted you to suffer. We don't really know. It's real bad. Again, as a small child, you make the last boss, and you're like, yay! Then you die, and you're like, oh, okay. I guess I have to walk to him again. Then you die again, and you're back in the water, and you're just like, what? 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 The game designers wanted you to suffer! Suffer! Yeah. That laser hitting like that is unlikely, but it can happen. Excuse me. So, yep, again, don't ever go east. This is an infinite maze. Oh, the game makes you feel like Golgo, and by that I mean it makes you feel like you're gonna get destroyed. Thank goodness you have 52 lives. MTI apparently has a deathless run of this as their PB, which, you know, congrats. That's fine work there. All right, and then there were none is back again. We're gonna crack an hour in a second. Farm this for the 80 HP. We're gonna see if we can get under this girl. We probably can't. No, it's hard to do. If Haas can do it, I can do it sometimes. We only have 16 HP, so lasers are dangerous here. But we got lucky. Alright. Damn! My health! Ugh, almost got it. Alright, good. I'm gonna have to farm this. So we have to go back to the left, spawn her in, back to the right, hope we don't get lasered too much, avoid the boomerang, come out to the right, be at full health. Final boss! That's right, if you know anything about spies, it's Hitler's brain! The final boss is the latest in Nazi technology, Hitler's brain, with Hitler's clones. Hitler's brain. And if you don't kill him in 3 minutes, a nuclear missile switch will automatically. That's right, Nazis have nukes. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the mash fest of the game. These aren't actually damageable until the clones are gone, or out of him. So I was kind of being light on the bullets. You have infinite bullets here, thankfully. You can't get in a bullet trap. Alright, so you kill the cloning tanks. You kill the teleporting Hitler robots, which each have three phases. They have body with hole in it, and head. You can't interact with their shots. You just get beamed. Yep, body with hole in it, and head. Alright, next set of cloning tanks. I don't know, we can look at the credits and find out. Alright. Shoot cloning tanks. Get that mash on, and then we are shooting the Hitler clones. Like I said, this is standard, like, 80s sci-fi / spy fare. Like the idea of Hitler having, like, in anime especially, right, like, this is not unique or special, right? Like, as a concept, this is totally just, like I said, just, like, run-of-the-mill 80s, you know, super over-dramatic fare. We don't think of it that way nowadays, but in the 80s, this was totally a thing. There were, you know, plenty of random Nazis would show up in various shows. Ow, ow, ow. Do not want to take those head hits. Those are highly damaging, and we still have more stuff to kill. Do not like that. I really want this head hit to be clean. Okay, there. Now we have these turrets. The turrets can hit us for 20 or 40. If they decide, they give back only 10 health, so if the turrets decide they want you dead, it is they can't kill a run that's in a very good position, but they can kill a run that's in shaky position if they want to. Alright. And we are about done. Time is coming up. Alright. What does Golgo do to the brain? He does what... Of course he does what he does. He snipes it. And that's time. That is time on Golgo 13. Top secret episode. At last, the battle has been finished. Whew. 102.41. 102.39. Yeah. I feel like the fall and the death both made it so I wasn't gonna sub 1, but except for those two things, like things were fine. Oh, you want to keep the timer running for Wu-Tang? All right. Let me make sure. Yeah, Wu-Tang's in the PS2. Turn that baby on. Get that loading. All right, you can see the names of all the people, including the people that never got introduced. My PS2 takes a bit to load the Wu-Tang, so we're gonna get up. So yep, we're gonna follow this up with Wu-Tang Shaolin Style, a PSX era 3D fighter, whose big draws were it was Wu-Tang, and it had 4-player. Oh no, it's a PS1 game. It's not a PS2 game. It's a PS1 game. You don't need to throw me back into setup. It's the same capture card. So I just need to switch capture cards once it actually exists. Or not switch capture cards, but switch inputs in the capture card. Press this button? Yep. We're just waiting for it to come up. Alright. Although it is going off... Is it going off the right side of the screen? Figure video. Yeah, it's fine. It's just like that. Yeah, it used the PS2 multi-tap, right? So yeah. You can watch the credits a little while we wait for that to load, while I load my splits for myself. Wu-Tang Shaolin Style, 36 chambers. No, not 36 chambers. We're not doing 100%, we're doing any percent. 20%. There we go. And we'll open the Wu-Tang layout. Yeah, alright. Maze Master. Still not loaded yet. My PS2 is a little slow in the draw. It'll get there. That's not... Maze Master is not the best credit in this game. Zoom Surround Beautiful Programmer! Woo! Everybody loves Zoom Surround Beautiful Programmer. Tomiko Narusawa as Megumi Kudo. Mechanical Supervisor, which doesn't make much sense in... I don't know what mechanicals they were supervising. My PS2 controller is down here. There it is. Zoom Surround, a groundbreaking technology. Alright, I need to switch this off of mono because we're not using advanced audio properties, please. Alright, I have that up for when I switch. Oh, I heard it. I heard it take. Alright, so... Alright, so... I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. There we go. PlayStation! And we're not on mono sound anymore, please. You'll be required to enter a password to view the mature content. But you can save that password on the memory card, so you don't have to worry about it. It's fine. We're gonna ignore who this was made by. The studio that released it, because they're jerks. Welcome to Wu-Tang, Shaolin style. I think it's hilarious and cool that Wu-Tang were such big nerds that they decided to do this. They made their Kung Fu Sonas and put them in a game, and that's pretty baller. I'm not warmed up on this, so hopefully I remember how to press the buttons. We are going to be doing the any % run, so we're not going to fight the secret last boss, because we only need 20 minutes of filler, not 35, or so. Alright, we are going to be using Method Man because he has an infinite, and he has the best initiate in the game. But all of these are Dirk McGurks, Joe Bananas, Rowdy Fingers, Lou Diamonds, Noodles, and each of them has their own combat style. We have 2 swords, a glaive, drunken fighting, obviously. Inspected Deck does kind of like a pressure point thing. Raekwon's just a brawler. Ghostface Killer, another brawler. You God's a grappler. It's nobody relevant. It's just it's fake Shenlong, or like it's just an old monk. It's just the last boss of the game. You just don't fight. You don't fight him in this %. This game you fight a different ripoff. So all right. I am ready. Start timer at any point. We are going. Normally, if you have save data, you have to press another button there, so I'm used to pressing another button there. But I cleaned up my save data, so I don't have to do that. It's never been DMCA'd before. It is not their standard tracks. It's tracks that have been used. It's tracks that are only for the game. I've never had it be DMCA'd before, but I have to remember how to do this. No. At some point, I'll remember how to do the most important move in the game. There we go. All right, we found it. We're good. I can, if that's a concern, I can quickly duck out and turn off the music. It's not a problem. It's never been DMCA'd before, but if that's a risk, I can solve that risk if you tell me to. Because the stages are so short, no song lasts long. Yeah, if it's gonna save you some trouble, we can grab that after I kill Chang Gao. Alright, we got... Chambers are irrelevant, so me being happy that I got them is also irrelevant. Ow, rude. Ow. It's so nice to not have to worry about chambers. Alright, rude. Ow. There we go. I'm terrible at splits in this game. So when we get back out to the main 2 here, I will hit the options. Run invalid, but it doesn't matter. I'm the only person with a world record anyway on this one. For some reason, nobody wants to play this game. Option, audio adjust, music off. Yeah, off is what I pressed. Okay, back to the game. Continue. Okay. It'll still track my in-game time, so I'll have an in-game time, which is what we usually use. But alright, so we cleared the first 2 zones, and now we're on the Chinese barge. Gotta head over to the main island. Team up with Raekwon to defeat him. Thanks, Raekwon. Yeah, Raekwon is like Balrog. He's all fists, basically. I respect somebody that only plays one way. So you can see the initiate that we're talking about here, that jump or double jump. It is incredibly important against the last bosses, more so than anything else, but it helps here too. And here I'll show you the infinite. Infinite. Kick him repeatedly, he can't get out. Infinite. Yeah. And that infinite is also very useful for... Ow! Rude. Very rude. It's fine. We have plenty of lives. Yeah, and in this game, blocking is done by default to deal with the fact that it's a 4-player melee. Right, if you had to press block to block in a 4-player melee, you'd kind of be in trouble a lot. So they make it block by default, which is good for you, but the enemies are actually very good at blocking as well as we get deeper in the game, like any fighting game. Alright, Chinese barge over. There are fatalities here. I'm skipping them because this is a speed run. There are 4 fatalities per character. Ow. Ow. Grabby. Ow. 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 Dang it. I knew the body slam was coming. I couldn't get away. Oh, sucker punched. Oh, that was a good one, G-Gong. Alright. Easy enough. We're in Chinatown. We got some stuff to do in Chinatown. This is Chinatown. Chinatown Square. Nan Wang has been waiting for us. Nan Wang's really where the game kind of kicks into good blocking mode. Not really good, but good enough. Once the game enters blocking mode, the best way to get enemies is to wait for them to take a move and then punish them. That's why having this jumping initiate makes it so easy to punish them. So easy. Some of the other characters have decent initiates, but nothing like this. And I haven't found an infinite for anybody else yet. So this character is the best at murder. That's the bonus area. We don't need bonus areas. Chinatown Sewers. This is kind of dumb. We have to keep Protector Deck from dying. Inspector Deck from dying. But they're not going to do anything. They're just going to stand there and take a beating. So I'm going to have to get her off of him. There aren't a lot of 3D moves. There are some, but there aren't as many as you'd expect in a kind of like a 4-person fighter game. Protect a deck. Sorry, I play Magic. I'm used to protecting decks. And in this case, we were protecting deck. Alright. Alright. That's just bonus stages. This should be airport hangar. Yep. Do you like auto-scrollers? Lots of auto-scrollers. Because here's where you auto-scroller. 2 minutes. 2 minutes in which you have to not die 4 times. That's it. And the enemies take 1 hit to die. I said the easiest way to not die is to avoid the enemies completely. And so that's what we'll be doing for the next 2 minutes. Because, of course, auto-scroller in a freaking fighting game of all things. Why? 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 Why are you like this? So essentially, you just need to die less than once every 30 seconds. Which is entirely doable by dodging most of the time. Timer goes no matter what, so like taking damage, dying, whatever, as long as you don't lose all your lives, doesn't really matter. Yes, don't get completely destroyed. They're trying. They're trying. Each of the enemies is a palette swap of each of the Wu-Tang. Like, this is the ninjas are Master Killer's counterpart. The woman with the glaive is Method Man's counterpart, etc. So, it's like pretty straightforward mirroring to get a second set of characters. And then the final boss, the final boss and the super final boss. And then there's the dragon of the game, the character that's just like, the prelude to the fake final boss, and then the fake final boss, and the actual final boss, and the last 3 characters. Alright, we did it! We successfully held off the ninjas. Jump on and get to China! Alright, here's the Run Killer stage, Chinese Courtyard. Chinese Courtyard, you are given less lives than your enemies in a 3-on-1. This is a Run Killer. Like, this is what kills your PBs. This is what, right? Like, they're infinite continues, right? Like, so, but this is the PB killer, rather. And they have all the moves I do, so they have the jumping initiate too. And if they choose to use it all the time, or if one of them chooses to use it all the time, it's pretty bad. Ugh, I had a full bar too. That's not a bad first life. And we killed one of them. That's good. Alright, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, we got her before her power gauge managed to rip us apart. Alright, 1v1. We've got the power gauge now. Got it first try. Woo! Always happy about that. Alright. Yeah, it's a 3v1 mirror match in essence. If you like mirror matches. Alright, so now the dragon, the Goro of the game, the penultimate Hai Mudan. This is another 3v1, but it's way easier. I don't really know why, but it is. And please don't mock me by making the fight that's easier, like one that I'm gonna lose. I don't need that today. You get an extra life compared to the last stage, and 2 of them have 2 lives instead of just 1. So it's harder to kind of take out these, right? Like, but you have more lives. You can really. Ooh, good blocking by that one. Oof. Good move by that one. Oof. We are actually behind now. That's not usual. Let's see if we can get some. Get some actual dead enemies. Oof. Oof. Oh, she got powered up too. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Whew! I was looking a little dicey there for a second. I was about to embarrass myself. Alright. And here comes the last boss. I think you'll be able to figure out who he's ripping off. Suddenly, lightning. Huh. I wonder what this last boss is going to be ripping off. What famous fighting game character has lightning and it's a Raiden ripoff. This character is a very good blocker. You basically have to punish them. Note the number of lives you've got going here. I'm going to use my infinite with abandon. It is Goku. The enemy has double your health. Not that you can tell because it's bar health, like any fighting game. We didn't get the full life total out of that. Oof! He got me with the head. Ugh! He got me with the grab. Ow! Ow! Yeah, the infinite is really kind of seals this fight up. It's not an easy fight by any means, but the infinite does let you do a lot. Let you get much more guaranteed kills than without the infinite. That's the big reason why this is the category I prefer to run, or the character I prefer to run. I've routed all the other characters, so to speak, right? Like, but some of them are legitimately terrible to try and get. He got me with a foot to the foot. Foot by the foot. I'm playing aggressively right now because I have so many lives to spare. There you go, nerd. I'm so far ahead. Oh, that move is the move that makes no sense. I assume it's just some sort of power-up. And Legong is dead. Wah, 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 wah. Not the footsies! Oh, that is the game. Faster than I expected, honestly. Well, not dying to the temple fight is the real thing. Like, usually it'd be a little longer because usually you die in the temple fight. But actually, no deaths there. That would be. We do in-game time, so to see the in-game time, you go here. 9:45:16. Wow. What is my world record for this at the moment? I mean, this isn't a valid run, but if it were a valid run, incomplete chambers for Method Man. 9:08 is my world record. So 9:45, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it was, like, the beginning was really messy because I forgot how to do the move. But not a bad run at all. This has a fully functional board with ILs and everything. So, like, if this game interests you and you can pick up a copy, right, like, good luck with that. But, yeah, come on over and fighting game it up. All right, what is next on the schedule?